man, that motivation shit.
What up, family? It's your boy SNTV, back at y'all with another Chiraq Street Legends, and this episode is going to be about none other than Bo Deal, aka Big Boss Bo.
Man, you already know, man, Big Boss Bo Deal, man, Chicago's own, you know what I'm saying? Street legend, real nigga, stand-up nigga, you know what I'm saying? No dirt, no smut on my name. Been stand-up and solid since the beginning, you know?
Bo Deal is originally from the north side of Chicago. He comes from a place called Town of Garden that was located in the Cabrini Green near North area. He would move to Noble Square at a very young age, where he would reside for a couple of years. But it wasn't until he moved to Avers and Ansley in a 6-family apartment building that he would get involved in the life of crime. One day when Bo was about 12 years old, an older kid punched Bo in the mouth and knocked out one of his teeth.
So that's when I jumped off the porch. So it made me say I'm gonna go harder than the next man to make sure don't no motherfucker ever do nothing to me again. You know what I'm saying? So after that happened, we started a little crew called the Project Boys.
Now the main reason for forming this clique was actually to protect the neighborhood and to protect the families that stayed in the building. They were the only black family in the neighborhood. They were surrounded by all Mexican gangs and they were very outnumbered. A guy would come from out west by the name of Tank, who had family that was Imperial Insane Vice Lords. So in order for the Project Boys to have some aid and assistance, they would become Vice Lords, or double I's. Bo would be taken out west, and he would politic with the big heads. He would automatically be given a position in the Imperial Insane Vice Lord faction. A couple years would pass, and Bo would prove himself as a righteous gangster and a righteous leader, also as a righteous hustler. The guys from out west would eventually come up north and began to demand payouts or dues. This is something that Bo and the rest of the double I's that was from up north wasn't feeling, simply because the aid and assistance had been left. They were up north doing everything that they were doing by themselves, and they felt as though the guys from out west had no rights to it. This would lead to some type of friction, and Bo would end up taking half of the double I's from out north to the Mafia Insanes. Bo had a cousin named Mississippi that was already a Mafia, and he would hear about what the Mafias had going on. The Mafia Insane Vice Lords were already one of the most feared faction of Vice Lords. Bo would come to the Mafia Vice Lords with his own mob, and he would automatically be given 5 stars and made it universal.
The double I's from out west was coming up north now, after we done built some shit, and they like, man, trying to extort us, kind of like, y'all gotta pay dues here, you gotta pay for this. I'm like, nah, ain't no motherfucker aiding assisting us, we doing this on our own. So, you know, we fell back, and I went Mafia. When I went Mafia, over half of the mob up there came with me. You know what I'm saying? Like me and China Joe, you know what I'm saying? The triple OG China Joe, we laugh about it now, because he was mad. He came out west after we had flipped Mafia and tried to get us to come back or get them to violate us. And we told him, nah, I ain't accepting none of that. You know what I'm saying? And from there, he respected me, I respected him.
Bo would turn himself into the chief of the north side. He was over 5 different sets. One was on Hudson by Cabrini Green. He still had the building on Avers. An area called Straight Jacket, Howard Street, and Clarendon Park was all Bo's. Just as Bo would start off in the streets at an early age, his problems with the CPD would start off at an early age as well. He would come across the CPD at the age of 15 after he would get his mom's car and go to a record store with a friend. The friend that he was with had a 12-gauge shotgun on him. They went in, they got the record that Bo wanted, which was Raw Bass, It Takes Two. When they were getting back in the car, Bo's friend was taking the shotgun out of his pants and it went off. Bo and his friend would run around the corner to another friend's house. They would lay low for a minute thinking that the police had left. When they would come out, the police would be waiting on them. They would go to jail. Bo would get 5 days in the Addy home. Bo's next case would be a robbery. He was walking down the street and he seen a girl walking towards him with a chain that he liked, so he took it. After he took it, he would run away. People that seen what happened would alert the police which way Bo went. Bo would end up being caught and charged with robbery. And within 6 months of that situation, Bodil would come across the police again. Bodil would go slide on some of his ops. Coming back on the way to hide the guns, they would encounter the police. Bodil would end up being locked up.
I went to the joint for a UUW. We had a shootout on Madison and Laverne, and I got caught with the smoking gun. So they sent me to the joint. When I came home from the joint, I got right back down in the streets. A friend of mine had a joint on Keystone and Thomas, but he was ready to fall back, so he give me the joint. He give me the joint. We get that motherfucker. Well, it was already doing 10,000 a day. I had about a year run, and then I end up locked up on a drug conspiracy.
Bo's joint was doing $10,000 a day, and he had it running for close to a year. But when the police popped up and raided the house, 24 people would be arrested and charged. 20 people would turn state's evidence out of 24 against Bodil. This is when Bodil figured out that he had to make a change.
While I'm doing my time, I sat back, I'm like, man, this shit ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, now it's time for me to change my life. I look at this as a sign, like my daughter was born, my first bit, my son was born on this bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do something different.
Here he was feeding everybody, and when the chips fell, all of the blame was on him. Bodil was gonna have to figure out another way. And that's exactly what he did.
I'm respected by all the motherfucking gangs, the GDs, BDs, MCs, Vice Lords, Stones, Latin Kings, Latin folks, Spanish Cobras, you name it. I'm plugged every motherfucking way around.
Yeah. Niggas wonder why the motherfucking city mess with real niggas. That's cause we do real things. The way we start that shit, the way we finish it, nigga.
And after doing a 7-year bit on a drug conspiracy charge, Bo would get out and he would see how Bump J and the Goon Squad was moving, and this would make him want to rap.
I came home, my man Bump was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always pay. Shout out Bump, that's my brother. Like, I got love for Bump. You know what I'm saying? When Bump was doing his thing, I watched him do his thing, and he inspired me to do music.
Bo would immediately put his team together, Killer Clan, in which it didn't matter what gang you were in. If you had talent, or if you wanted to get some money, you were accepted. Bo moved all through the city, and his movement quickly spread like wildfire. Bo also began putting together some great music. Bo would be a part of a DVD that was called Ghetto Pass that would end up in the hands of Terrence from 106 in Park. Bo would then end up on 106 in Park, battle rapping, ripping people to shreds for about a month.
You had me in your scope for a week, but it takes a good month to prepare for a
And
beat.
Bodil would begin to do his thing going full force. He would begin to drop music. He would begin to form relationships with major artists. He would begin to network. This would make him a valuable asset to the city of Chicago. Even to this day, just about anybody can go to Bo, and Bo can go to just about anybody in the city of Chicago. People never look at Bo like he's an op. Why? Because Bo tells us almost every day that he would rather see us get money together instead of kill each other. And if you real, then you definitely can respect that.
You look at all these names, right? You see all types of gangs, all types of cliques and all that, right? What I see real niggas. I see good little brothers in all these camps. You got good niggas in them, you got bad niggas in them, you got stool pigeons, all that shit, right? See, one thing I ain't gonna do is take no sides in none of these niggas' wars, none of that. My job is to educate. My job is to motivate, man, and show them right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take sides in them. I'm gonna help them the same way I help them. I help them the same way that I help them. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no ops up here. My only op is the motherfucking police. Them the ones trying to lock us up, man. Them the ones that ain't really helping motherfuckers. Their job is to get us off the street. You know? So when you see M&A or you see a Stone or a Vice Lord or MLD or a Latin King, I look at them as young black brothers or Latino brothers underprivileged brothers that's looking for a way out. And that's my job, to help them get the fuck out this bullshit that we in.
Trying to balance work and life, I'm really seeking intervention.
Even though Bo started rapping, he was never really into being in the limelight, so he would like playing the background a lot better. Bo is actually a great manager as well. He has scouted some great talent like L Hitter, Big Boss Damo, and RJ the MVP. Also, Bodil has RTS.
Man, motherfuckers know I try and motivate motherfuckers. I don't be on no bullshit trying to shit on motherfuckers. I try and show motherfuckers how to get money, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen some motherfucker comment on the last video like, oh, that was only about 5,000, 10,000. No, bitch, if you know real money, then you know right here, this about 5,000 right here, right? These 5,000 stacks, right? You know what I'm saying? These 5,000 stacks, you understand me? Bitch, we eating over here. And we eating good over here. You motherfuckers is starving and you're mad because you ain't getting no motherfucking money. Just go through the shit. Go through all this shit, bitch. Go through all this shit. These is 50. You know it only take 20 of these to make $1,000. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is what it is, man. I'm not capping the flyer, man. RTS, man. Come over here with some real money getting motherfuckers and get some money. I'm going to motivate motherfuckers how to get money. You niggas want to shoot. I want to get the loot. Come over here and eat with some real motherfuckers, nigga.
And he has a 2020 vision campaign in where he basically promotes the stoppage of the killing, especially the killing of the children. Bodil does freestyle contests and he actually gives away up to like $1,500, $2,000. I've seen him do it myself. He also sends $500 to an incarcerated family or friend of yours if you win the contest.
What's up, man? It's your boy Tay Sad. Y'all already know I'm still rocking with the 2020 Vision campaign, man. To all the youth out there, I just want to give y'all another message, let y'all know, man. If y'all in these streets, man, play that shit smart, man. Y'all steady killing all these innocent kids and women and children. That shit not cool, you know what I'm saying? Just, if you see your target, he with his family, man, just give him a pass, you know what I'm saying? Don't be shooting up all these park schools and everything like that, because, you know, innocent lives get taken, and that, we don't honor that shit, bro. That's not real, that's not street, that's not gangster, you know, so just keep y'all head on the swivel out here, man. Stay safe to all y'all families, man, during this still a pandemic going on. Just everybody stay safe and enjoy y'all summer.
Hey, listen, the 2020 Vision campaign is back with a new challenge called the Rules of Engagement Challenge. In this challenge, we need all the hospitals to talk about niggas shooting in crowds, hitting innocent people, shooting in safe havens, man. If they catch their ops with their kids, give them a pass, shit like that, man. It's going to be 6 winners. 3 going to be chosen off IG views, and the other 3 going to be chosen off me and 2 other people picking the winner off bars who we think who had the hottest freestyles. Everybody know if I stamp it, the money is good, the money is on deck, man. You know what I'm saying? The winners of the last challenge got cashed out. So what I need you to do is upload them videos, hashtag ROE challenge, and tag the 2020 Vision campaign. It's free to sign up, man. You know what I'm saying? Hot freestyles gonna win. 6 winners, man. First place $1,000, second place $750, third place $500. And we sending $500 to your incarcerated loved ones of your choice. And then for the ones that we choose, it's gonna be additional money. You know what I'm saying? Man, we giving away free money, man, for all the hot motherfucking spitters in the city. You know the money on deck. If I say it's on deck, it's there, man. And it ain't nothing to motherfucking enter. You already know, man. Ain't no scams. We giving back to the community for doing something positive, man. We trying to save lives out here. That's what it's all about, man. So upload them videos, hashtag ROE challenge, and tag the 2020 Vision campaign for a chance to win this money.
Bodil is the real deal. And he's very inspirational when it comes to our city. He's also a full-time father, and he has a podcast called Straight Drop Uncut with Chella. Their podcast will be relaunching very, very soon. Bodil just dropped a project today with another Chicago legend, G-Count. It's called a Purge. If we're going to support anybody, we need to go and make sure that we support Bodil with this project. Let's support somebody who's been in the streets, done what they've done, paid their debt to society, and now they're still paying their debt to society, actually with the boots on the ground, doing something, helping people. Let's support that. We love to support the bullshit. Let's support some real shit. Shout out to Bodil. Shout out to the Killer Clan. Shout out to RTS. And shout out to the city of Chicago, man. This has been the story of Big Boss Bo. It's your boy, SNTV.
Hey, listen, my post today is for all the sliders who standing tall for their hood because they think these niggas love them and give a fuck about them. Let's do our research. Since the beginning of time, you have a crew full of about 60, 70 niggas, right? You only got about 6 or 7 sliders who really putting in work for the hood, who really giving that hood a name, who got motherfuckers scared of these niggas, right? Yet and still, the main sliders really don't be having nothing. The majority of the niggas that I know that be sliding don't have nothing. It be another nigga who benefit from the work that y'all put in for the hood, right? Then y'all go to jail, niggas don't get them lawyers, they don't send them no money, they don't come see them, they try and fuck their bitches, they don't look out for their kids, none of that. I know this is factual, because I look out for a lot of niggas who locked up, who ain't did nothing for me, but I still send them money, I still accept calls, I still talk to them on the regular. You know what I'm saying? See, I learned, I wisened up. I was one of them niggas, you know what I'm saying? But before a motherfucker got in the car with me, I let them know, hey, listen, what we about to do can get us life. So if you ain't prepared to stand tall and accept what come with it, get the fuck out the car. Nowadays, everybody get in the car. And that's why motherfuckers telling on niggas and motherfuckers going to jail and motherfuckers ratting and coming back out because they weren't built for this. The majority of the niggas that's out there right now is not built for this. A motherfucker is fighting for no reason, killing each other. You know what I'm saying? I can't knock you because I understand it. I've been there. And I do believe that some people have to die in order for others to live. But when you got evil motherfuckers that are killing motherfucking mama, their kids, their grandmama, and them for no reason at all, those people are detrimental to the hood. I feel it's my job and my obligation to tell you shorties right from wrong. And not just the shorties, because we got some niggas in their 30s and 40s still doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? It's our job to try and uplift the hood. You know, I'm going to tell you right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? These niggas that you think love you really don't give a fuck about you. They use you to get the motherfucking hood name strong, and then they benefit from it while you go do life in jail. So anybody can pick up a gun, anybody can slide, but not everybody can stand tall when that pressure hit them. Think about it. Look out for you and yours, man. You know what I'm saying? You only get one life. Enjoy it. I'm enjoying mine. Whether you accept what I'm saying, take heed to what I'm saying, or brush me off as just an old nigga talking shit, I'm all right regardless. But I'm going to keep preaching to the ones who trying to hear it. If I can save one life, my job is done. Big facts.
Black gloves, black hat, black mask, black gap, backpack, black fan, slide up, doors open, hop out, brat, brat. It's that motherfucking gangster shit, nigga. It's that shit niggas missing, you already know.
What's up, D-Dot?
You don't know about hanging on a hot block, posted with your hat broke. House full of fiends walking through the door, damn near choking off the crack smoke. I done been there before, so I won't judge them. But it's hard to do right when shorty's feeling like nobody love them.
Man, Bo, I'm 40 years old. Shit. My only concern is seeing all these shorties get old. Yeah. But how could you blame them?